You know how holiday dinners look sweet and innocent until you sit down and your plate suddenly feels like it's plotting against your waistline? You take one bite and your belly whispers, "Yep, that's going straight to storage." And somehow one festive meal turns into 3 pounds that follow you into March like an unwanted sidekick. So let's skip the guilt, skip the complicated rules, and get right into how to build a holiday plate that tastes amazing and refuses to become belly fat. Because no, you're not giving up gravy, you're just gonna outsmart it. The first problem hits before you even touch the fork. You walk into the room and your stress rises. Family noise, timers beeping, someone asking why you're still single, your cortisol jumps, and when cortisol jumps, belly fat cells sharpen their tiny metaphorical pitchforks. So the very first solution is comically small. Breathe on purpose. 2 sharp inhales through your nose, 1 long exhale. 3 quick cycles. Your stress drops, your body relaxes, and suddenly you're not a calorie magnet anymore. Now you're someone who actually gets to enjoy the meal without storing it like emergency winter supplies. Next danger, the order of eating. Most people go straight for the soft, warm, comforting carbs. The mashed potatoes, the bread roll, the stuffing, and the second you do, insulin spikes and your belly fat cells put out a welcome mat. But when you start your meal with protein, turkey, fish, chicken, ham, literally anything with structure, insulin stays calmer, your digestion slows in a good way, you burn more, store less, and the rest of the meal hits softer. Think of protein as the bouncer at the door saying, "Relax, we're doing this right." Now let's talk liquid threats. Holiday drinks look festive, but they're the real ninjas of belly fat. Cider, wine, hot chocolate, anything sweet in a cup goes straight into your bloodstream and pushes your insulin even higher. So your move is simple. Drink water first. A full glass. Fast. It slows the sugar's attack and gives your metabolism something to work with. Want a bonus trick? Add lemon or a splash of vinegar. Your blood sugar will behave like it suddenly has manners. Picture the plate now. You've got protein in your system and hydration on your side. Now you add your veggies, the raw, crunchy, cold ones if you can, because they slow down digestion even more. Raw cucumbers, carrots, salad. Doesn't have to be fancy. Cold foods literally cool off the glucose surge. Warm foods digest fast. Cold foods act like brakes. So before you go for the creamy, buttery holiday favorites, you've already laid down your defenses. You built a plate that absorbs slowly, hits gently, and refuses to attack your waistline. Here's something silly but powerful. Spread out your food on the plate instead of piling everything in a mountain. You'll feel like you're eating more, even though you're not. Your brain sees a full landscape instead of a skyscraper of calories. It makes you full faster and stops overeating before it starts. The next moment of danger is dessert. It always shows up smiling like it means well, but we both know it doesn't. Dessert hits your system like an instant sugar ambush, and yes, it turns into belly fat fast, unless you time it right. So here's the rule. Dessert never gets eaten on an empty stomach, and it never gets eaten while you're sitting still. If you want the pie, earn it with a 10-minute walk right after the meal. Even slow walking works. Your muscles vacuum up the sugar before your fat cells get the chance. A quick walk can drop your glucose spike by 30%. Translation? Your belly will barely notice the dessert happened. Now imagine the inside of your body during this whole meal. When you start with protein, add veggies, drink water first, and spread the food out, insulin stays manageable. The sugar release is slower. Your fat cells don't get the open invitation they normally do. They're basically half asleep, doing nothing, which is perfect. Lazy fat cells are your best friends. Here comes a weird one. Holiday environments make belly fat storage easier. Cold weather makes you crave carbs. Indoor heating dehydrates you. Less sunlight lowers your energy. You think it's lack of discipline. It's actually biology nudging you toward comfort food. But now you know better. You're not fighting the holiday mood. You're just adjusting the strategy as someone passes you the dangerous dish. Mashed potatoes, stuffing, creamy casserole. You don't reject it. Rejecting food raises stress again. Stress raises cortisol. Cortisol raises belly fat. Instead, take a small scoop. Let it sit on your plate. Eat it later when your metabolism is already warmed up from protein and veggies. Even chewing helps. Take your time. Your body releases fullness hormones that kick in before you overeat. By now, you're basically running a small metabolic heist right at the dinner table. No one sees what you're doing. You're enjoying everything, but in a smarter order. You're not dieting. You're just playing the game differently, and the final danger strikes after the meal. You know the exact moment in which you melt into the couch and sigh dramatically? That's when belly fat storage skyrockets. You're warm, still, and full. The perfect storm for waist expansion. So instead of collapsing, you move lightly, pick up plates, walk around, chat on your feet. Even slow pacing is enough. Your muscles keep burning the glucose from the meal for hours, and your body never switches into full storage mode. You didn't avoid holiday food. You didn't deprive yourself. You simply guided your body so the calories behaved. Here's the summary in plain human English, the version you could scribble on a sketch animation cue card. Start with protein so your insulin stays sane. Drink water so sugar doesn't sucker punch you. Use veggies as a speed bump. Save warm carbs for last. Walk after dessert so it never hits your belly. Move a little instead of couch melting. And suddenly your holiday plate isn't dangerous anymore. It's controlled, it's predictable, it's surprisingly harmless. So the next time you sit at a holiday table and your plate looks like a guilty pleasure waiting to happen, smile. Because now you know the trick. You eat in the right order, you add a little movement, and your body handles the rest. You'll enjoy the meal. You'll enjoy the memories. And the next morning, when your belly looks exactly the same, you'll realize something. You didn't survive the holiday plate, you outplayed it.